Hi, it is the Human Operating System time. This channel is for education and technology. Often, I got Wing Chun friends and traditional Chinese martial art friends who ask me, how can they learn Wing Chun so that they really know what Wing Chun is about? So, today I'd like to share with you. With today's informations, one can actually learning to have a solid understanding in Wing Chun in a very short period of time. Okay? It is no joke and it's not dream. What we can do today to learn Wing Chun can be done within about a year, and what you have the knowledge in Wing Chun in this 1 year will be exceed 99% of the Wing Chuners who study Wing Chun for past 100 years. So how to do that? Well, it is very simple. With the release of my book, Resurrecting Wing Chun, now we have a system. A system that in affordable, low cost, and in a short period of time, one be able to know the full picture and the details of Wing Chun, to know the content. So how is one doing this? Well, it's really simple. It is set up this way so that everybody here on can learn. I wrote these 5 books for education. That's why I'm setting this up so that everybody be able to learn, and here on everybody have the same level of understanding. No more secret. Okay? So, one always start with Resurrecting Wing Chun. So in the Resurrecting Wing Chun, one see the big picture and details of Wing Chun properly. No hearsay, no legend, no all kinds of magic. You see the big picture and detail in the Resurrecting Wing Chun. And while you are studying this Resurrecting Wing Chun, what happened? It will lead you, say for the internal part, to the Wing Chun inception. Then you study this, you go to that chapter to read that thing, and then you can come back. And then it leads you to Wing Chun matrix. When you talk about the breathing and momentum stuff, you can look at it up here. And when in the Resurrecting Wing Chun, you talk about some basic Wing Chun stuff, you go to my book, The Beginning Wing Chun. Okay? And say in Wing Chun Inception, it will guide you into the basic Wing Chun art and science when it need to know the 613.3. So, one spend time with the Resurrecting Wing Chun, and this is like the starting aids. The more one go through this, the more one solidly know the full picture. Okay? So if you spend a year of time to doing this, and then go back and forth, if you spend a year of this, you will have knowledge that I'll say 99% of the people who don't do this way in the past 100 years don't know. Okay? So you will have this big picture. Now, this is the content. It's like you go to the engineering school, you study the engineering. You take this class, this class, this class, this class, and then you know this. Okay? Now, once you know this, you need to find good teacher to train you. The guy who want to train in internal, by after they read this, they know what is the real internal, so they can look for a coach to train them. Same with this Wing Chun matrix, the breathing. Then you will be able to find a good teacher who know the knowledge, who have the experience to train you. Nobody can BS you anymore, because you know this thing, you know a solid thing, like you know law of physics. No, people cannot BS you on crazy stuff, okay? So this is the core of the educations. And it just takes about a year. You really, you know what it is, okay? Back and forth and so forth. So that's how simple now. You just pay for the books, you study, and then if you have questions, you can go to the Facebook group, the Wing Chun for 40 plus. Go down there, discuss technical stuff. There are many people with the same minded, and we be able to discuss, help each other. By the way, only join that group if it is for technical discussion, not for idiotic type of stuff. Okay, that group is not for fighting, for all this monkey business. Okay, so once one get this and one go study there with the friends in the group, for sure one is going to be able to learn the basic of it. And many people have experience in the Wing Chun for 40 plus group. They can share, you know, what need to be done. So these 5 books, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, it is an education system. It's set up that way. So theoretically, you know, and you know the case of practice here. However, this is like engineering school. If you need to have field experience, you need some coach to coach you. You read all this, there's no way you still can you can do sparring. No way. Because sparring, you need people to coach you. And then once they coach you, you know, oh, this is what he's talking about. Or when you know this, and then you can ask the coach, in the book is saying this, what does it mean? This way you have the theoretical stuff, you have the example cases, and then you get a good coach. You're going to develop the skill and become proficient, traveling the shortest and direct path. No longer monkey around with this belief, that thing, according to this say what. The bottom line is, Wing Chun is like the what do you call it, the study of piano. We need to know what is a piano. We need to know, like, you want to play Beethoven, how to play that Beethoven. What is the music? So this 5 books is for that. Okay, it's for education. Sure, it's not for everybody. As the other day I said, this is only for those who seriously want to study Wing Chun according to traditional Chinese martial art, according to Chinese culture, according to Chinese medicine, according to Buddhism, Taoism, real deal stuff. People who want to study in the group of the Wing Chun ritual, of course this does not belong to it. People who want to study this Qi, Fa Jing, magic, well, this is not for it. People want to go just fighting to see who is the better fighter, of course it's not for it. This is for, if you want to really know what is Wing Chun, you want to develop something which is useful for yourself, be it health or understanding about the uniqueness of Wing Chun and the impulse momentum and so forth, then this is how to go. Okay, so I set this up so that it is here on Wing Chuners to the future. Anybody want to study Wing Chun, you no longer need to go to any grandmaster looking for any secret living in the cave. No, you just read this, make sure working hard with it, and every details, remember, every details need to be really clear. What Wing Chun call the core of Wing Chun set is Xiu Lim Tao, right? Xiu Lim Tao means the training of the essentials, the essential training, which is very details, okay? Or Xiu Lim Tao can be said is like the details, the essential detail training, essential detail trainings. So Wing Chun's one of the Wing Chun uniqueness is details, because it is this details so that Wing Chun be able to perform things in a minute way. A small change will make a big change because Wing Chun need to handle that. That's the idea of Xiu Lim Tao. And you need all this knowledge. If you don't have this knowledge, we simply cannot function. We couldn't even think. Okay? So, Resurrecting Wing Chun, if you want to see the big picture and this details of Wing Chun uniqueness and so forth, and the Shaolin sword strike so forth, no, there's no room for magic. And then if you want more, get in depth of the internal breathing and so forth, then this is all the book with supporting it. Okay, so I'm not writing a book about today I talk one thing, tomorrow I talk another thing. No, everything is one system. They converge together. And I've been putting this foundation there, and now cover it up with the entire thing so that you see the entire system. So with these 5 books, you see the entire system of Wing Chun. Okay, so don't waste your time. How long it take me to do this for serious research or study or investigations? Well, decades, real deal hard work for decades. And I am actually a guinea pig. Serious, not a grandmaster, but a guinea pig, because I have to go through all this thing in order to write the details on what happened. And because I have gone through it, people, when they go through it, they know they can repeat whatever it is. Okay? In the engineering way, you want to be able to repeat that stuff. Otherwise, it is useless. Okay? So this is not fiction, this is not my biography, this is not my lineage teaching. This is the truth of what is going on if you want to make this become reality. Okay? Now, one thing I can share with you. The Chinese say externally train the 筋骨皮, the muscle, the sinews, the bone. Internally train the qi. Well, is that true? Next videos also I'm going to share with you. Okay? If you really have the developing of the internal training and external training, you will get result right away if you get a good coach. Okay? You will get it right away if you get a good coach. Internally training the qi, the breathing, the jing, the internal organs, and externally train the muscle. That is thing that you can notice if you really have that skill or kung fu. Having that doesn't mean that one is the Superman or the best fighter. No, one know how to handle one's body in and out. Okay? So next time when I have time, I'm going to share with you. Using today's technology, let's make it so that it's verifiable. It's not just Hendrik says so, because I don't like it to be Hendrik says so. I want it to be like engineering. You measure it, you check it, you verify it. See whether you get the result, the quality, and repeatability. Otherwise, you don't have skill. No, just don't kid ourselves. If we don't go through that, how can you go teach other people? So this is to share with you. So what in the past cannot be done for past 100 years up to today, since 1850s cannot be done, today we can do it. In a short period of time, effective, efficient, and with an affordable cost. Believe it or not, believe it or not, this thing in late 1800s, even if you pay three gold rods or 3 ounce of gold to the Sifu at that time, you will still not be able to learn this. Why do I know? Well, I do the research. I went to Fat San, I compare notes. Because at the end of 1800s, this is how it works. You go to a teacher. You say, well, I want to learn Wing Chun. So you say, what do you want to learn for? You say, well, I learn for fighting. So the teacher will teach you only the fighting part. If you want to learn saying that to open a school, the teacher will teach you how to open a school. If you say, I want to learn for fun, the teacher will teach you how to learn for fun. Okay? That's why at that time. So, for my Sifu, like late Cho Hong Choi, what he told me is this: Hendrik, you teach them the sets, but not the applications. You teach them the application, but not the crit, the writing. You teach them the writing, you don't teach them the details. You teach them the details, you don't teach them the functional training in today's language. So you have to pay. And still, from the classic up to the functional training, only the family, like the son or the really close student get it. Today we want to smash out this wall. We want this out so that everybody know. And guess what? It's not about who is the grandmaster. It's about every Wing Chuners. Once they learn this, be able to use this in their daily life. Face it today, I mean, how many people go really fighting? It's different than 100 years ago. But we need to live every day dealing with our stress, dealing with how we have to walk fast to the train, all kinds of stuff. Use it in the daily. And then there's a certain part of art here which is really interesting. It's like in Resurrecting Wing Chun, there is a recycling of momentum. You say, oh wow, this is how one can use the body. So that one can appreciate, you know, like our friend, like in judo, in Western boxing, see how they use it. Okay, now we know the science. It becomes fun. It becomes a part of our daily life. It's not, we keeping imagine, oh, my Sifu is the best fighter, the king of fighting. And then I learn from him, I'll be the king of fighting some days. Well, sorry, that day never come. And there's no such thing as the king of fighting. Okay? Look in the world. Look into the MMA records, the Kyokushin World Tournament record, the Thai boxing record. Is there any king of the fighting? We stay always like that. People get old, people get injured. And do you want to pay a price in the injury of yourself? Well, everything have a cause and effect, a consequence. Everybody have to take. So that's why the bottom line is that I want to make this an education. Only this way Wing Chun will stay. And also, if one knows this, on top of this, one get trained by a coach in different things. Only that way, with the new sports science, with the world is opening, growing with the different martial art, then Wing Chun can keeping grow. You need those talents. I'm 60 something already and I died tonight, okay? But those who is Wing Chuners who is 20 something, 30 something, those are the fresh blood. So we want to equip them with nonsense, myth and magic, or you want to give them the best education so that they can face this world, they can improve the system. And of course, doing that, they improve themselves too. So this is what I like to share with you. Today, studying Wing Chun is not difficult. There's no such thing as this secret, that secret. There's no secret here. You look into this book and analyze. After you learn this, you analyze those people, those secret people is claiming. See that is it the secret or it is not secret at all. And by the way, you can even use this to analyze the internal this, internal that, internal Taoist this and Taoist that. You see that it making any sense about compare with the real, true Chinese teaching in internal and martial arts. Okay?